What's going on, guys? Right, we're gonna talk about something a little different today. Everybody's making these crazy New Year's resolutions. Well, I'm about to say revolutions. Resolutions out here talking about, I'm gonna do this year, and I'm gonna do that, and blah, 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 blah. Stop. Stop. All right, listen. There's something powerful you need to understand about human nature, guys. Human nature. It's very important. Now, if you want to stay consistent, whatever your resolution is, consistency has probably got something to do with it. And I'm mostly talking about fitness and things like that, but this can be anything, guys, anything. So today we're down in the Hojo, the home dojo. For those who don't know, we're gonna explain to you how you can be consistent in your workouts. And yeah, like I said before, not just your workouts, everything. And all this boils down to one thing, and that is your habits. Guys, motivation, all that crap, that stuff fades, man. You are not motivated 365 days a year, 24/7, blah, blah, blah. You know the spill. You're not motivated that much, all right, guys? So we need to break down habits. You gotta create good habits. You might not have noticed, but people are just a collection of habits. Our behaviors are mostly habitual. How often in your day do you go and do something completely brand new? It's not very often. So a lot of things that we have problems with is how our habits are established and what our habits are. Are our habits good or are our habits bad? Are our habits getting us towards the goal we want? Now, if we're talking about workouts, you need to have a consistent habit of working out. But how do you do that? Well, not too hard. Not too hard, guys. I'm gonna break down a habit into 3 sections. The cue, the action, and the reward, okay? Very simple. I'll put all those on the screen. The cue, the action, and the reward. So the cue, anything that triggers the action is the cue, okay? So maybe you have coffee every day in the morning before you go to work or when you get to work or something like that. So obviously the cue is you waking up, you feeling tired, you feeling cloudy headed, and you follow this up by making a cup of coffee. The action is making the cup, drinking it, and then the reward is the caffeine high you get from the coffee, right? This is a complete habit, okay? There is a cue, there's an action, and there is a reward. Well, you can translate this into any habit you want, really. So, I mean, not necessarily a bad habit, right? Drinking coffee, maybe it gets you through the day or whatnot. So let's talk about a bad habit that you might have. Coming home from work, feeling lethargic, feeling tired, maybe opening the fridge after work is your cue. See that piece of cheesecake, right? Mouth starts watering. Oh, your body's ready for it, right? Your action, you eat the cheesecake. The reward, you get the sugar high. Not really a good habit, all right? These pretty much take place in any habit we have, okay? So we have to break down our bad ones and replace them with good ones, okay? So how does this translate into staying consistent with your workouts? Very easy, guys, very easy. So basically, you need to recognize this pattern and you need to apply it to your own life. There's a lot of times where you want to go to the gym, you're getting ready for the gym, it's in your mind, and then you end up scrolling through Facebook for 2 hours or whatnot, and you just feel like you can't force yourself to go, right? You just messed it up. We need to have it in your basically non-thinking mind that you're gonna go to the gym and work out, or work out at home, or whatever. Now, for example, me. The cue that I use when I go to work out is very simple. All I do is take my phone, I put it into silent mode, because that is one of the biggest distractions. You have to just eliminate that first and foremost. Turn your computer off, whatever you have to do. Second, I take a shaker bottle, fill it up with a scoop of pre-workout, shake it up, and then I drink it. This is really helpful for me because I don't know if you've ever had pre-workout, but once you drink pre-workout, you gotta work out. Like, you don't really have a choice or you'll go crazy. Well, the action is obviously working out, doing the action of working out. And the reward for me is honestly mental. It's the satisfaction I get from exerting myself and the satisfaction I get from making progress. Like, I always leave the gym happy. I know that. The gym for me is my own reward. Now for you, maybe a reward for you, maybe you don't love working out the way I do or something like that, but you really want to do this. So maybe your cue could be something completely different. Your cue could be putting on your favorite pair of running shoes, lacing them up, turning your phone off. Because once that is done, you go to the action phase, you go for your run or whatever exercise you want to do. Your reward afterwards could be allowing yourself to peruse Facebook or whatever for 30 minutes or whatever little guilty pleasure that isn't going to set you back. That can be your reward. So you've basically set up a complete habit. You got the action done you need to get that's going to benefit you, and then you get your little reward that you want out of it. You guys, I just really want you to understand that this is how we pretty much function in our day-to-day lives. Our minds try not to use so much higher thinking in every decision that we make in life. We usually just refer back to our habits. Try to notice this in your everyday life. Try to notice, like, why am I brushing my teeth with this hand only? Why don't I ever switch hands? Or why do I do something the exact same way? How did I get to work without even realizing I drove there today? It's because it's just a habit. It's how you drive. We don't use the higher functions of our brains on every decision. And if you can incorporate this into going to the gym and being consistent, or into anything really that would benefit your life, you're gonna just understand this, all right? It's going to help you. And if you want to know more about this subject in general, there's a great book you can listen to or buy called The Power of Habits by Charles Duhigg, I think is his last name. But it's a great book, and it really breaks this down into so much detail and gives you so much more understanding than probably I could, because, you know, I'm just a Kansas City boy down in his hojo, his home dojo, kicking ass, taking names. But yeah, guys, incorporate this into your life. Incorporate this into your workouts, and I think you will definitely benefit. If you like this information I just gave you right here, you know, hit the like button, share it. I'm sure somebody you know could use this information. Subscribe, because I'm coming up with more videos. Guys, we're going to be doing all kinds of stuff this year. I'm making a habit of doing videos like this, all right? Cool. See you next time, guys. Peace.